You slip out of your mother and fall hard onto the ground. You lay there covered in fluids, waiting for something to happen. Then your mother slides her horn along your belly, almost knocking you sideways as she feels your shape. She backs away a little and poops nearby, because that's how rhinos communicate, and she's just letting everyone know you've just been born. You try to stand up, but it doesn't work. So your mother lowers her head again and uses her horn to lift your body up, helping you rotate and find balance. You stand up properly, weighing almost 50 kilograms, which is almost as much as a small human adult. Then, an older calf charges at you from the side. It's trying to test your strength, but you're too small to stand your ground. Your mother steps forward without a sound, her body blocking the older calf before it can get too close. The older calf snorts once and backs off, deciding you're not worth the effort today. You press close to your mother and start drinking her milk. You can feel other females in your mom's group staring at you, and when they start to move, you move with them, because instinct says you have to. Skip forward a bit, and you're a few months old now. You're still drinking milk, but you're starting to eat the grass around you. At first, it's just curiosity. Your lips tug at the blades, but nothing happens. Your gut isn't ready. You chew and chew, but the tough fibers slip past your tongue and you swallow air and dust more than anything else. You watch your mother eat constantly. Grass, twigs, bark. She eats it all, and her gut full of bacteria helps break it down. But yours isn't like that yet. You copy her anyway. You press your lips around the stalks and rip at them, but it tastes sour and your teeth feel like they might snap. Other calves around you are better at it. They are bigger and stronger. They chew right through the thickest grass. And they don't even seem to notice you trying. Your mother doesn't offer milk as much anymore. She's too busy eating for herself. Sometimes you play fight with another young rhino. You drop your head and push, horns knocking gently in practice. Neither of you really want to hurt the other, but the game feels like something you need to learn. You push back and forth until one of you steps away, breathing hard but still unhurt. You learn that no one waits for you. No one feeds you for free. Every mouthful is yours to fight for now. Grass has almost no calories, but you keep chewing because that's what your body tells you to do. You're 2.5 years old now. Your mother has a new calf growing inside her and she doesn't have time for you anymore. One morning, she pushes you with her horn. Not hard, but clear enough for you to understand. You try to move back to her side, but she pushes again, and then she just starts walking. You watch her walk off with the herd, following the older females while you're left standing alone. You try to follow at first, trailing behind just far enough that she doesn't see you. But each time she senses that you're near, she turns around and pushes you away again. You keep trying for days, shadowing her steps, but she never looks back. She doesn't push you with anger. She pushes you because that's the way things work around here. So you stop, you stand still, and watch the herd disappear, while the space around you grows quiet. Then you turn and walk in a new direction. For the first time, you have no one to follow, no horn to shelter behind, but you push through and move slowly, testing every patch of grass before you eat, stopping at every waterhole to smell for crocodiles. One afternoon, you pause at a pool. A warthog steps out of the mud, shaking water from its bristled back. It sees you and freezes. You don't move, and neither does the warthog. You watch each other for a while, not sure what the other will do. Then it snorts and lowers its head, pawing at the dirt. The movement is sudden and loud, and without thinking, you drop your horn. The warthog charges at the same time, and it happens in a blink. Your horn drives straight through its side. It squeals and twists, but it's already over. You pull back, watching as the warthog collapses in the dirt. The life in it leaves fast. You don't know what to do. You stand there for a long time staring at the body and the blood on your horn. You learn that not everything that moves wants to hurt you, but you're built to kill when it happens anyway. At night, you stand under a tree, your head low, listening for anything that might come. You learn to read the ground. The smell of fresh dung, the mark of another rhino's horn against a trunk. You keep moving, not because you're hunting for something, but because instinct says you have to. You're young and alone, but you're not lost. You're just learning how to be your own rhino. Skip forward, and you're 5 years old now. Bigger, heavier, and nearly weighing a ton. But you're not safe. Out here, nothing is. You're grazing near a dry riverbed, head down as you tear at the grass. The sun burns hot on your back. Then you feel it, a ripple of movement in the shade. You turn your head and see them. It's a pride of lions, crouched low, watching your every move. They move slowly, patiently pressing towards you with each quiet step. You step back, but the ground softens as you walk closer towards the river's edge. You smell the water and the crocodiles. One lion steps forward. She lunges, claws out, and you react. You drive your horn up, and her body lifts clear off the ground. You swing your head hard. She lands in the river with a splash. The water breaks open with crocodiles. They lunge, tearing her apart. You swing your head back around. Another lion charges. You lower your horn and catch him in the shoulder. He pushes back, claws scraping across your skin, but your horn cuts deep. You swing again, knocking him away. He falls sideways and rolls to his feet, blood running down his leg. He doesn't come back. 2 more lions close in from opposite sides. One rushes first with its teeth bared. You meet her head on, slamming your horn into her side. She grunts and pulls back, but you twist and drive your horn deeper. Then she goes down, kicking once before she goes still. The other lion comes from behind. You turn and swing your head, but his teeth clamp around your neck. You slam backward into him, your horn scraping his shoulder as you shove him away. He backs off for a second and then he runs. The last lions turn and vanish into the bushes. You stand still, watching them go. You snort once and stamp your foot. The river is quiet now, the water red where the first lion fell. The crocodiles slip back under the surface. You watch them go, then you turn and walk away, your horn wet with blood, leaving the river and the broken ground behind. You're 12 years old now, no longer a calf and no longer following anyone. This is your space to claim. You walk slowly, stopping at an acacia tree and drag your horn across the bark, stripping it back to white wood. You back up, turn slightly, and you drop your dung in a pile, a clear sign to anyone who comes close. You walk on, stopping at every bend to repeat the ritual. You press your nose to old piles, sniffing for the scent of intruders. Then you catch a fresh scent. It's another male, younger than you. You snort once. He answers with a low grunt. You see him a moment later with his head down and horn forward. He steps closer, and you step forward too. Neither of you backs down. You lower your head and charge. The first impact cracks through your skull. Dust rises, and your feet bite into the dirt. You push, your body heaving against his, but he shoves back, horn scraping past your cheek. You twist your head and knock him off balance. He turns too, matching the move. You clash again, harder. Your horn slices a shallow cut in his neck. He grunts and steps back, then lunges again. You brace and meet him head on, the blow lifting your front feet. For a moment, you're locked. You drive forward, horn low, ramming his shoulder. He's forced back a step. You swing again, hitting his ribs. He turns sharply and breaks away. He backs up slowly, blood streaking down his side. You stay still, every muscle ready, but he turns away. He leaves, slow and stiff, vanishing into the trees. You snort once more and then turn back to your path. This is your space now, marked in dung, in scratches, and in the blood of the challenger who just left. Skip forward a bit, and you're 15 years old now, a fully grown bull with a territory that's yours alone. You've spent years making sure every path and every tree is a message. This is your space. You don't share it. Then one day, a female appears at the edge of your territory. She stands still, testing the air, checking your scent. You wait without moving, so that she doesn't get scared. She circles once, then again. She doesn't run or challenge you. She's here to see if you're worth her time. You watch her step and she watches yours. You scrape your hoof across the dirt, sending up dust and scent. She flicks her tail and turns sideways, showing you her full profile. You take a step forward and she doesn't back away. The ritual begins. You push and circle, each of you testing the other. She shifts her weight and you match her. You touch her shoulder with your horn and she bumps you back. No aggression, just the quiet weight of two bodies seeing who will move first. You keep circling. You keep touching horns and pushing back. It's not fast. It's not loud. It's patient and steady. And it can last for hours if it has to. You don't rush. She doesn't either. You're both too old to waste effort. Eventually, she stops. She stands beside you and doesn't move away. You stand still too, holding your place until she's ready to leave. When she does, she doesn't look back. She just turns and walks off, moving back into the trees. You watch her go, but you don't follow. This land is yours, and you stay where you are. You drag your horn across the bark of a tree, leaving a fresh mark to say you're still here. You drop your dung in a pile at the edge of the path, and then you turn away and keep moving, knowing that every part of this place still belongs to you. You're 25 years old now. You graze alone at dawn, head down, tearing at the dry grass. You don't see the men hidden in the trees. You don't hear them either. Then a sharp crack splits the air. Your front leg folds beneath you, but you don't fall. You brace and push, blood already wet on your skin. You start to run, but then another crack follows. The bullet misses. You keep going, every step a drag forward. A third shot punches into your side. It knocks you sideways, breath ragged in your chest. You push forward one more time, but your leg won't hold, and you crash down on your side. The ground is cold and rough. You lay there, breathing hard while the men walk out from the trees. They don't speak or rush. One of them kneels by your head. He pulls a knife from his belt and starts cutting at the base of your horn. The blade scrapes through skin and bone, sawing in slow strokes. Blood drips down your face. You feel the knife, but you don't move. Your body is too heavy to lift anymore. The horn cracks away in pieces. They push the fragments into a canvas bag, wiping the blood from their hands. Rhino horn sells for thousands of dollars. It's ground to powder and sold as medicine, even though it does nothing. Some of it is carved into handles for knives, and some of it is kept as trophies. The men don't take anything else. They turn and walk back into the trees, the bag filled with what they came for. They leave you in the dirt and no one comes back. The flies find your blood first, crawling across your skin as the sun climbs higher. Your horn is gone, worth more than most men earn in a year. But your body stays behind, half covered in dust. You don't stand up again. You don't move. You're just another piece of this land now, fading back into the ground. Life as a white rhino might be rough, but there's another animal out there that has it way worse. Trust me, it's wild. Check out the video and see for yourself.